good friend of mine, Billy Beck III, the BB3 World Training Center, out here in beautiful Davie, Florida, Miami, Florida, around the area. And he has a high performance exercise personal training, specializing in different high-end clienteles, the best around the Miami area. And today, I got a chance to teach a little Muay Thai to his world-class team out here. And also he has a little bruise to show it too. There you go. But anyways, I'm here with Billy because a couple things. Him and I are very much alike in so many different ways. We have so many, what we call the PhD, the passion, the hunger and drive, and Billy has the same way, and the way he trains his team and his staff too. So today we're going to find little secrets and gems on what Billy, how he ticks and what gets him going every day. So Billy, tell me a little bit about yourself and where you grew up and everything.
Well, Trey, and I actually am from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I grew up there. And my dad, when I was 4, he was a physical fitness nut, 6'5", he's in special forces in the military, and he actually got me my first weights and a punching bag when I was 4. Okay. And so kind of from there, I never got any toys, interesting enough, which most people would be like, man, that's kind of weird, like you were abused and stuff. But it was actually the best thing ever because I only got things that made me better physically or mentally, meaning books or videos or like weight equipment. By the time I was, I'd say 16, we took half our barn and paved it and put an entire gym in there, which is comparable to, there's no gym that could touch it. My friends, I had people drive in the middle of nowhere just to work out in my barn.
Well, that's how we got started too, with my family. We started in our garage.
Really?
We cleared out the cars, put up Bruce Lee posters everywhere.
I know, we're Schwarzenegger posters.
Okay, so where do you get from the barn to where now?
Well, and then, I was like, I'd say I sucked at sports actually, but I wanted to be really good. And one of my friends gave me a book called The Mental Athlete. And in one season, I went from a dud to a stud. A 0 to a hero.
Oh, we've heard that before.
And I realized that there was more to it than just training. Because I always trained, I always ate right. But then when I trained the mind with it, it became a whole nother ballgame. It was a total transformation.
Right. Now, what got you get going here though? I mean, I know you grew up in Pittsburgh. What got you come out here? Well,
in Pittsburgh, I was doing really well, but the market isn't as big there. There's not as many people that are fitness-minded, and a lot of the leaders in the industry live in South Florida. Okay. So I wanted to step up my game, and I wanted to be close to the people that I could learn from. And I came down here, and I worked at another club, and my vision was always to keep growing, to get better. And I also realized, you can't just put everyone in the same program, and then if someone comes in and you put everyone through the same workout, that will work to a degree, but you also got to, it's called personal training for a reason. Because it's not because you get personal and get in someone's personal business, it's because you look at the person as an individual, you figure out what's going on with their body, what's going on with their mindset, and then creating a program based off their individual needs.
Okay. Now I teach a leadership course called Leadership 101, Basic Workshop, and they talk about the 4 stages of leadership, of influence, and you're doing it right now. And you said you moved out here because there's a lot of world-class trainers out here, right? So the first step in leadership is modeling. So modeling somebody, so you move out here, you model after people. Who was the icons in your life that helped you to be who you are?
Well, first and foremost, my dad. Second, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah,
he's always my inspiration. He came from a little town in Graz, Austria, to become, the best that he achieved every goal he ever wanted to. And then, within the industry, I guess I don't really have a lot of people within the industry, but a lot of people I really respect. But the people that inspire me most are people like Richard Branson, Tony Robbins, the way he presents, it's really amazing. You remember the crocodile hunter, Steve Irwin?
Yes.
He's my #1 person I always wanted to meet. I was devastated when he passed away.
Okay.
He, because of his passion and his
Yes.
drive, and he had a lot of purpose. So that was the other one. And then I would say, man, there's so many. But one that no one ever looks at is Theodore Roosevelt. He's the guy that said, "Speak softly, but carry a big stick." And my favorite quote of all time, which got me through some tough times, he said, "Do everything honorably possible to avoid hitting, but never hit soft." So once you decide to do something, you go all out. Not go around and punch people, obviously.
Yes.
Go around and once you make a decision, to act boldly, act decisively, to take action.
Okay. Now, we talk a lot about PSD, which is a personal self-development. I push that with every one of my staff member here, that everyone, every day, must work on themselves. Forget about the profit at the end of the day. You have to work on yourself first. So what are you doing to work on your PSD every day? What are you doing on a daily, yearly, and are you investing that time at all?
Absolutely. My girlfriend Sylvia and I, we travel a lot and go to seminars. We're kind of nerdy like that.
Okay.
But I mean, that's what we do for fun. So sounds familiar, huh? But I read all the time. I spend more time in the bookstore than anywhere probably.
Okay, likewise.
Reading probably an hour a day at least. In my car, I have nothing but audio cassette, audio CDs, and programs.
Audio University.
Yeah, and you know, I dedicate time to think more than anything. And so every morning I'll wake up and I'll go through a certain process of putting my mind in the right state, reviewing my goals, visualizing, and preparing my body just so when I come in to work with a client, you gotta come prepared. You can't come and just show up because you got to inspire, you got to educate, you got to be present.
That's right.
So every morning I try to do that too.
So, do you agree that your return on investment and what you went to all the seminars and everything has given back a lot more than what you invested?
Oh, absolutely. There's no question.
So, you're always learning, right? We always call you a student of life. Right? You always learn, you always grow. No matter where you're going, who you meet, you got to learn something.
Absolutely.
Right? Now, with BB3, the World Training Center here, how did you get this place started?
Well, you know, I was working at another place. I was a co-owner there, and you know, the vision there was to get as many people as possible and get them to pay you monthly. And my vision was to get results. And so the whole basis was, hey, every time I learn and grow, how can we implement it and share it with people to get better results? Not, okay, how can we create a program to sell to more people and make more money? So my goal has always been to focus on results first, profit second, and always have fun. Because if it's not fun, I don't want to do it anymore. So results, profit, fun, and that's the entire business plan in a nutshell. So people go, what's your business plan? Like, it's results, profit, fun, and be the best we can possibly be.
You mean you didn't sit down and wrote down a napkin or anything?
I tried. It's just that's not my style.
Okay.